Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It is July 14th. Lisa, Scott, Dillon here with you. Facebook Live every weekday morning. You can find us on our WDAY Facebook page. Of course, anytime on your feed after that. We're also on our Inform YouTube channel, and we make this into a podcast every day. Just go to inform.com/podcast and look for the Inforum Minute.
All right, we do have breaking news this morning. We'll get to that in just a moment. But Dillon, first, that smoke has returned. Air quality alerts this morning?
It came behind the cold front, and that cold front, of course, brought us the hail pictures, ton of hail pictures, hail reports. Thank you to everybody who gave us those reports, because they make it, great for us to report to the National Weather Service, and it's all a great system. So, of course, we're not there. So, great pictures, viewer photos, viewer videos, a lot of that stuff. But those are all now gone. Now we have the smoke that is moving in. And right now, air quality is pretty much okay here in the valley and for much of our viewing area, but it's going to rapidly decrease throughout the day. As we have northwest breeze 10 to 20, it's going to bring that smoke here, and it's going to be, not great later on today, which does kind of stink, literally and figuratively.
See what you did there.
Just in time for the weekend.
Yes, exactly, So tomorrow it does look like we'll get rid of that smoke throughout the day. So it's only going to be a one-day thing, but it's going to be a rough couple of 24 hours. It's going to be a rough 24 hours as we go through today into tomorrow. Otherwise, high temperatures near 80. We'll see how close we actually get to 80 with smoke in the sky. Of course, that reduces how hot we can get. A couple spotty showers, maybe. Nothing like yesterday, though. And then tomorrow, partly sunny, windy out of the northwest, 15 to 25. A couple spotty showers. High of only 73, so a little cooler tomorrow, and then Sunday looks also cool. For next week, we warm up into the upper 70s to the low 80s, but it still doesn't look like we're getting too warm. Here's something for you. Not Las Vegas. They're going to be hot this weekend too, but Death Valley, their record temperature actually on Earth is recorded there at 134 degrees. It's a little bit controversial, but 134 degrees, okay? This weekend, Death Valley has the chance of hitting 130 degrees, which is pretty close to the all-time world record of hottest temperature. So although we are cooler this weekend, the rest of the United States is very hot. The Southwest is, and so is the Southeast. So we're basically stuck with a Canadian low pressure system, as we have been the past few weeks. It's been 70s and 80s, mostly 70s though. But that's kind of sitting over us, keeping us cool, and also bringing us these showers that we've had the past couple of days. Well, there's a big ridge or a high pressure system in the Southwest, which is near world record breaking heat this weekend.
Crazy hot.
Crazy hot. So, 70s and 80s, though it's cool, at least we're not dealing with that.
Minnesota.
Maybe I'll think about it.
All right, let's jump into our breaking news from this morning. 4 people have been detained in connection to a July 6th shooting in Fargo. The Red River Valley SWAT team was called out, assisted Fargo Police and the Metro Street Crimes Unit with a high-risk search warrant. It was at an apartment building just off of 32nd Avenue South. That's just a few blocks east of Luther Family Ford. Police tell us the search warrant was in relation to an investigation from a shots-fired incident that happened in that same area on July 6th. Right now, we are working to find out who was taken into custody and if they could face any charges.
Meantime, today, a Fargo man is waking up in jail and expected in court for his connection with a shootout near a Fargo hospital. WDAY was there last Thursday after Essentia Hospital went into lockdown when gunshots rang out along 28th Street Southwest. Police say the surveillance video showed a 19-year-old person that is now known as Chad Woolery shooting at a man in an apartment parking lot. Witnesses say that the other man then fired back at Woolery. Police found bullets lodged in the apartment building, garages, and the library across the street. There was also a children's soccer game happening nearby. It was a scary scene. Thankfully, nobody was hurt.
Right now, police are searching for a man who they say sexually assaulted a 15-year-old girl. There's an arrest warrant out for James Trulicka. Court documents from Trail County that we obtained show that he's accused of giving the girl alcohol, drinking with her, and then later having sexual contact with her. This apparently all happened on June 11th. Trulicka is facing 2 counts of felony sexual assault and 1 count of giving alcohol to a minor.
Right now, the future of a musical that's already been delayed for a year is up in the air again this morning. The show's first 2 performances had to be canceled because of that, weather that rolled through
Yeah.
yesterday, a lot of the hail, the heavy rain. It did extensive damage to the musical set during that storm. The iconic Hollywood backdrop they were using is completely in shambles. We had some video we
Yeah,
showed this morning.
bad.
It's really just bad shape. Now, if you did buy tickets to last night's performance or tonight's show, those are going to be honored at future performances, but their box office cannot exchange them right now at this moment. However, they will be in contact with anyone who has tickets to get that all sorted out. So just be patient, wait for that. As of now, they can't perform, but the executive director says the show will go on,
Yeah.
and eventually they'll get things right and they'll perform.
They'll figure it out. They're
Yeah.
going to make it happen somehow. Starting today, phase 3 of the street rehab project in Moorhead is set to begin. Some people in the area may lose access to their driveways as a result of this change. Work is going to begin on Elm Street between 8th and 9th Avenue South. Road work, if you live in that area, you've noticed, has been going on for the past few weeks. In this phase, however, people who live in that neighborhood will have to park using adjacent street locations to their homes. This closure is expected to last 4 to 5 weeks. More information about the 4th and final phase of the project will be released once this phase is done.
Today, the street fair is back for day number 2. It's looking like the weather should cooperate a little bit better as far as the rain and storms goes, but
Yeah.
we're talking about that wildfire smoke, so it's not one thing, it's another. But if you are planning on heading downtown to the street fair today or tomorrow, make sure you do pay attention to their Facebook page. That's where they're going to put any updates on weather or anything like that, and have that Storm Tracker weather app in case something gets severe out of nowhere. But there's going to be live music throughout the afternoon on the stage in Broadway Square, plus all sorts of vendors with cool crafts and artwork and all that kind of stuff. And of course, plenty of food from the food trucks. And finally, a movie tonight at 6 o'clock. That's going to be Mary Poppins 2. So a little bit of something for everyone.
And if you're a big fan of the Red River Market, which we know a lot of people are, last weekend it kicked off. It was huge. So many people went. It's not going to happen on Saturday because of the street fair.
Yep.
The Red River Market is going to be happening on Sunday instead. It will be from 10 to 2, downtown Fargo, near Broadway Square. There's going to be live performances, local artists, and a cooking demo. So it's still happening just one day later.
Lots of stuff going on,
Yes.
including the Red River Valley Fair, the final weekend that you have a chance to go, so take advantage of it. 3 more days of fun. Gates open at 11, rest of the week, admission $15 for adults. Still 3 great performances as well. Shinedown will perform tonight, Leonard Skinner tomorrow, and Tyler Hubbard of Florida Georgia Line will wrap things up on Sunday night.
And this is a big story we've been following for you. More than 160,000 actors are now on strike, and production on projects in Hollywood have come to a screeching halt. The Screen Actors Guild officially went on strike at midnight after 4 weeks of talks fell through, especially on key points like streaming platforms and AI technology. And they joined more than 11,000 Hollywood writers who have already been on the picket line for 2 months. The move has already spurred walkouts. Last night, the cast of Oppenheimer left the theater where the new movie was premiering. We'll keep tracking this story for you and let you know where negotiations go from here.
Yeah. All right, Hot Mic, you can watch it this morning from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inform.com. This morning, Don is going to be talking about the college football season. It's just 50 days away. He's going to look at some of the major storylines for this upcoming season. And then West Fargo Cheyenne's Brianna Dick joins the show to chat about her commitment to the University of Marion.
Don't forget, right now is a great time to get your Inform.com subscription. 99 cents a month for your first 3 months. Just go to Inform.com/subscribe to check it out.
Yeah, and then join us the rest of the day for updates on all these news stories, your local, national headlines, weather, everything you need to know. Next show is at 11 o'clock. Then we got you covered this afternoon, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we got you covered this weekend with First News on our weekend editions. So
And we'll be back Monday morning at 5.
that's right.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
Bye.